Welcome to Looking at the Markets with David Modell. You've probably heard about the FAANG stocks, F-A-A-N-G, Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, and Google, also known as Alphabet. Those are very popular tech stocks. Some people say they are the leading tech stocks. Some people actually say that those FAANG stocks have been holding up the markets for a couple years now, at least. Well, you can invest in those stocks because those are big companies. A lot of people say those are good companies. But are they necessarily the future? Is Facebook necessarily going to be the way of the future? I don't know. Is Netflix going to be the way of the future? I don't know. Consumer demand and consumer trends shift. Business trends shift. So I'd like to look at a different acronym. FAANG is an acronym, and so is STARS, S-T-A-R-S. Could the STARS replace the FAANGs? Is it possible in the new year, in 2019? Let's take a look. 5 stars stocks to beat the FAANGs. No guarantees, of course. You have to make your own decisions, do your own due diligence, but I believe that it's possible that the stars could be the FAANGs. Well, what does STARS stand for? Well, the first one, the S, is Shopify. Ticker symbol SHOP. And by the way, I got this information from an article in investorplace.com. I'll put that link in the description below this video. You can click on it. All right. Shopify. Current valuation, $16 billion. Okay, so not as big. And these stocks I'm going to tell you about today, they're not as big as your Apples and your Amazons and your Googles, okay? So you're going to be taking a little bit more risk, but it could be bigger reward, okay? Just as Facebook and Netflix replaced other older companies in the public eye, the STARS stocks could replace the FAANGs. It's possible. You got to start somewhere. You might have to start small. Shopify. The digital commerce landscape is becoming increasingly complex and diversified. And as complexity and diversity continue to grow, retailers of all shapes and sizes could turn to e-commerce enabler Shopify to simplify and streamline the e-retail experience. E-retail and e-commerce are the way of the future. Yes, I know, Amazon, eBay, sure, those are big. But there's always room for competition. Could it be Shopify? If it is, then you want to get in probably before it gets real big. The T in STARS, Trade Desk, ticker symbol TTD. You may not know much about these guys at Trade Desk. Current valuation, $6 billion. Not huge. Room for growth. Programmatic advertising is the future of digital advertising. And as the whole digital ad landscape switches to buying ads with machines, programmatic advertising leader, the Trade Desk, could outperform. That could be the way of the future. Programmatic advertising done with machines, AI, artificial intelligence, is huge and growing. And Trade Desk could grow with it. Moving on in STARS. The A in STARS is Adobe. Probably heard of those guys. Ticker symbol ADBE. Current valuation $130 billion. This one's a little bigger. The importance of visual information and solutions is only growing in today's visual-centric world. And Adobe currently is and projects to remain the king of the visual cloud. It is a visual world. It's a visual internet out there. Adobe, already a big company, but it could get even bigger. Let's take a look at the R in STARS. Roku. Do you know about Roku? Current valuation, $7 billion. Not huge compared to the FAANGs. As the number of streaming services rises significantly and the internet TV market starts to look more like the linear TV market over the next several years, Roku is optimally positioned to become the streaming industry's cable box, so to speak, a position that could command a premium valuation very soon. Okay, it could happen over time, could happen as soon as 2019, but streaming is big. People are cutting the cord, cutting the cable. So that could be huge. And the final S in STARS, Square. Current valuation, $37 billion. Through enabling digital payments of all sorts across the globe, Square is morphing into the backbone of modern commerce and becoming indispensably valuable to both buyers and sellers. Square is already heavily discussed in the financial media, but I believe it has room to grow, as do all of the stars stocks. So, what about you? Are you going to start looking at the stars stocks? Because the media mostly talks about the FAANGs, the financial media, the mainstream traditional media. They may not want you to look at the stars stocks so much, and other mid-sized companies compared to the FAANGs. But your job is to do your own due diligence, make your own decisions. Okay, so what do you think of the stars stocks? Do they have a bigger future? Do they have more room to run than the FAANGs? Are the FAANGs already too expensive? I mean, look how expensive Amazon stock is. Look how expensive Google stock is. And we see this year, at the end of 2018, Facebook, as far as the stock price is concerned, looks like it's on the way down, or at least it's down considerably from its all-time high. My name is David Modell. If you'd like some help with picking out stocks and putting together a trading plan, you can email me at davidmodell@gmail.com. Hey, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up on YouTube and leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the stars stocks. Are they bigger and better potentially than FAANG stocks? And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe and hit that notification bell on YouTube so you can receive the latest updates whenever I put out videos like this. Hey, thanks a lot. I really appreciate it, and I'll talk to you again soon.